Welcome back to the SMS Weekly Digest.
We are the Mouth of South, and your anchors Dalton
and Stephen.
This week's theme was superheroes. This was our winner.
They submitted this wonderful email.
This email could be a superhero in itself.
Superheroes usually like to eat comfort foods.
For Captain America, he likes a nice warming stew as a comfort food. And as for Iron Man, he typically likes junk food. Junk food, not junk fruit. So yeah, check out more food on Spagooter.
And now, the weekly
Spagooter.
Will make you hot like a princess.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, you know.
If any fruit could be a superhero, what would it be?
I think kiwi would probably be Hulk because it's green.
If any fruit could be a hero, what would it be? If any fruit could be a superhero, what would it be?
Two things.
Oh my god.
Rocket Raccoon. The best raccoon on the planet when he's on the planet. Definitely not these guys.
It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Shut up.
Definitely Rocket for sure.
Everything will be just. I said shut up.
CIA. This dude right here is a captain in America. Huh. Name really does suit him.
For this week, CIA is citizenship. The C. It's CIA.
Hey, what'd you draw in there?
Oh, nothing.
No, what is it?
Just say it. It's a drawing of a copyrighted superhero. If your opinion is different than somebody else's, just don't make fun of them and stop pestering them. And that's just one of the many ways you can show citizenship, the C in CIA.
Shh, you cannot tell anybody about this. One teacher in the school, or one staffer in the school, is secretly a superhero. But you cannot tell anybody. This secret staffer superhero is secretly fighting off all the evil teachers that want to teach at our school. We owe this secret staffer superhero our very gratitude. So, as you watch this next clip, be thankful for this secret staffer superhero. You might think that this person you are about to see is a superstar student, which he or she is, but don't be mistaken. This person is also a superhero in disguise.
We need more people like this to make our school a better place.
Yes, we do.
Who
Who did you pick for Superstar Student and why?
I picked Nala Peters for Superstar Student. When I met her this fall, we started off with a good relationship, and I've just really seen her mature and grow a lot this year. She's always the first one to ask if I need help in my classroom, maybe organizing something, or if there's anything that needs to be cleaned. She'll pick up a broom, she'll do the hard work. She loves to clean my whiteboards. She's become a good friend to the students in my advisory class, and I just really appreciate her.
Thank you. Do you have any advice for us?
Like ask your teachers if they need any help with anything, like to clean up stuff, and like help them with like this, and like just ask to help around the room and do your work and get good grades and be polite.
Thank you.
Do you have any superhero art for me?
Yes, this right here.
Not bad, not bad. But I drew a little something earlier that contributes to this. Check out more art on Art Atomic.
Is being a superhero a fine art?
You are about to see how superheroes can be associated with fine arts in 3, 2. Okay, just play it. Let's see what's going on in fine arts right now. Steven, how far do you think Batman can drive his Batmobile in 4 minutes?
About ye far.
Ye far? Yes, he is correct. Batman can drive his Batmobile ye far in 4 minutes.
I gotta get me one of those.
Welcome back to this week's I Can Do That in 4 Minutes. Today, Drew is going to be walking backwards from the health room to Miss Payne's. But don't worry, we got some gangsta ideas. See, we're going to have a spotter so that Drew doesn't fall while going up the stairs. Ready, set, go! All right, come on, you got this. Can't see.
Should have thought of that before you decided to walk backwards.
Sucks. I don't like this.
I know, right?
Hi, Brenda. And there you go. Yeah, look at that. She did it. All right, nice job, Drew. You did it in under 4 minutes. That's real gangster, you know. So, how do you feel?
I feel like leg pain. My calves hurt.
So, for this week's I Can Do That in 4 Minutes, pass Pass responsibly.
If you like superheroes, you get a high five. And if you don't like superheroes, you need to rethink your life.
Superheroes are awesome.
Teacher high fives, teacher high fives, teacher high fives, give a teacher high five.
Welcome back to Principal's High Five. This week's Principal's High Five goes to Miss Payne. Can you tell me why?
I mean, what can we not say about Miss Payne? She's phenomenal, isn't she? Absolute love of middle school kids and all that comes with that. She has great classes, great content. Everybody loves cooking. You know, if they don't love cooking, at least you love eating, right? And one of the coolest projects that I've seen around, and that is her monster project.
Yes.
Yeah, which I could go into detail about that, but just one of the cooler things that I've seen. So just very grateful for Miss Payne and all that Miss Payne does.
Yeah, Miss Payne is just a really awesome teacher. The labs she sets up for her students are always really fun and really engaging. And she puts a lot of time and effort into it. And personally, she's one of my favorite real teachers. Yeah. She's just a wonderful person, wonderful teacher.
She's awesome. And we could go on and on, but she's just a great person. So.
Yeah. So thank you, Miss Payne, for all that you do. You get a
high five. Okay. July 18th, 2008, the best superhero movie ever created, The Dark Knight, was released.
Dalton, that sounds more like an opinion.
Silence, silence, silence. It's a fact. That is the best superhero movie ever made. Roll the clip.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
This is Hawkeye. For those of you who know him, you know that he is insanely good at shooting a bow and arrow, insanely accurate. But what you probably don't know is that he used to be an Olympic archer. He got good at shooting a bow, or at shooting an arrow from a bow, by playing a sport. Let's see what's going on in Joplin sports right now. Jelly.
Hey Sal, we're SMS Sports Broadcasters, and this week we're back with another boys track update.
Yeah, the 7th graders had a strong start to their track season.
Yeah, the 7th grade excelled, especially in the speed and pole vault divisions.
7th graders Trenton Meyer and Silas Lewis both tied for first in the pole vault division.
And the 8th graders topped the charts with multiple first place finishes.
Foxwell's mind is a mind that could be a superhero in itself. It has a higher IQ than Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark combined. It has the strength to push Captain America over, and it can see through everything. Just like Superman. Is Foxwell's mind. It can do so much.
What? This can't be.
Mrs. Foxwell, what is this?
I'm so sorry. I guess I left the other students in my room when they don't say anything ever.
What?
That's what happens? Yes. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't
And
believe
then
even Loki
at the end of the year, I'll put him in my closet and he can come back out next year.
Oh! Okay. That works.
All right. I'm so glad you like my idea.
Yes, I love you. I love you. I love your idea.
Okay. All right. Well, you could just leave that student with me.
Okay.
Oh! I'm so sorry. I forgot you. This skeleton and I will see you next week on What's in Mrs. Foxwell's Mind.
Steven, you ready for some dad jokes?
Sure.
What do you get when you cross Captain America and the Hulk? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did it cost Hydra to kill Tony Stark's family? $1. Why was Superman the only person at the party?
I don't know.
The invitation said supervision was required. Not impressed? I think they were hilarious.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
If a toddler refuses to take a nap, is it guilty of resisting arrest? What runs around a baseball field but never moves? The fence. Have you heard about the new invention that allows us to see through walls? Windows. Some people can't distinguish between etymology and entomology, and that bugs me in ways I can't even put into words. Do you think mascara and lipstick ever argue? Probably, but then they make up.
If you do not listen to this week's Counselor's Tip of the Week, me and Steven right here are going to hand you over to the Joker. Right here. And you do not want him to have possession of you. You just do not want it. So, I would recommend listening to this week's Counselor's Tip of the Week.
And that's a good tip.
Okay, so here is a great topic for you guys to discuss. You have best friends, and have you guys really ever thought about what the label best friend means? So do you guys talk about how it's going to be when you have other friends? Or what if you and your best friend get in a little upset, kind of a tiff, because one of you gets invited to somebody else's party, birthday party, whatever kind of party, and the other best friend doesn't? Have you guys ever really thought about how to resolve those conflicts? Because those can be difficult. So anyway, not to drag on about it, but when you give somebody the label of best friend, you really need to think about what all that entails and what situations break up a best friend.
Steven, do you have any superhero memes?
I have this one.
That one's pretty good. Do you have any more?
This one.
Not bad, not bad. However, I have one that outshines those two.
It's a good meme.
It is a work of art. Now, check out some more memes on Meme Moment.
What's up, guys? I just saved the grandma from crossing the street. She wasn't too happy with me. She said something about a son in the hospital. Honestly, how would you put a son in the hospital? That would burn the whole place down. Anyway, that's all for me. Screw man, up and away!
I'm not the hero the world wants, and I'm not the hero the world needs, but I am the hero that the world gets. Before my uncle died, he told me I was special, and I'm gonna prove he was right. I'm gonna fight all the bad guys and be a hero.
Masked criminal Spooderman strikes again!
Whoa, they're posting pictures of me. Hey, I'm here to save the day.
Oh God, Spooderman, please don't! It's in my mouth!
Spooderman, help me!
Mary Jane! Not again. Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Spooderman.
Who are you?
I'm Venom.
Oh my gosh, it's more pictures of me.
If Captain America and Batman joined forces, who would be the third superhero on the team? Superman or Iron Man?
False, because the Joker escapes from Thor's custody.
That's true.
Simple facts, dudes.
I would have teleportation because I want to go to Japan.
Flying.
Invisibility.
I would want to fly.
It'll probably be flying.
Mine would be super speed.
Probably fly or be invisible.
Probably teleportation.
If I had a superpower, I would want to have invincibility.
You can probably find superhero books in La Biblioteca.
It's the library, Dalton.
Cap, a little help here.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He pulled him under the table. Oh well, on with La Biblioteca.
Books. Bookity books. 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 Bookity books. 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 Bookity books. 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 Books.
What book have you read recently?
Rebound, the second part of Crossover.
Can you briefly summarize the book for me?
It's like about a young boy that likes to play basketball and he kind of sucks at it. And my favorite, he like goes to his grandparents' house during the summertime and he gets better at basketball and he starts training. And at the end of the book, he like wins the championship and he makes his grandparents happy and he starts being grateful for stuff.
What was your favorite part of the book?
At the end when he like, when he got better at basketball and he won the championships and he like made everybody happy.
Thank God.
There are several sporting events next week.
Be sure to go out and support your Eagles, and good luck to all of those participating. There is no school next Friday.
That concludes this week's Weekly Digest.
Peace out, Sal.